One of these AI detectors rated a fully AI-generated essay as 95% human. Another flagged a student's hand-typed paper as almost entirely AI. Same technology, wildly different results. So if you're picking a checker at random, you might as well flip a coin. So go ahead and stick around because we tested all of them so you don't have to. All right, what's up? In today's video, we are going to be talking about the best AI detectors in 2026. Whether you're a student trying to make sure your own work doesn't get falsely flagged, or you're using AI assistants and want to understand your risk, this video is for you. We're going to cover which tools are actually accurate, what free really means in this space, and why false positives are a bigger problem than most people realize. And also where Phrasely fits into all of this, so let's get into it. Now, when a tool says it's free, that word is doing a lot of work. Some tools are genuinely free. No sign up, no credit card, no word limit anxiety. Others use free as a lure and then hit you with a 250 word cap, which is barely 2 paragraphs, or they ask for a credit card for a so-called free trial. Now with AI detectors, word caps are the big one. Most free tools cap you somewhere between 1,200 and 5,000 words per check. For a standard college essay, you need at least 1,500 to 2,500 words in one go, or you're copying and pasting your paper in chunks like some kind of academic Tetris. Monthly scan limits are another trap. Some tools only give you 5 scans per month. That sounds fine until it's finals week and you've blew through all of them on just rough drafts. So the question is not just which tool is the most accurate, it's which tool is the most accurate and won't leave you stranded when you actually need it. Now, what you need to know is the research behind AI detectors. Most AI detectors score somewhere between 60 and 80% accuracy in independent testing. Not 99%. Not perfect, 60 to 80. And that number gets worse when someone lightly edits the AI text too. Even the best tools only caught about 60% of paraphrased AI content in Scribber's testing. So we went ahead and ran the same fully AI generated text through 5 popular tools ourselves. Phrasely AI, 100% AI. Quillbot, 100% AI. Zero GPT, 100% AI. GPTZero, 100% AI. And Writer.com, 5% AI detected? Yeah, that tool looked at a completely AI written essay and said, yeah, looks mainly human to me. So understand accuracy is not a given. You have to know which tools can actually be trusted. And the reason different tools give different results is because what they were trained on. A lot of these detectors were built on using outputs from older models like GPT-2 and GPT-3. Newer models like GPT-4o or Claude write so much more naturally, so older detectors tend to miss them. It's like training a fraud investigator in crimes from 2015 and then asking them to catch someone using a completely different method in 2026. And then there's also the false positive problem, which honestly might matter more than the missed detections itself. A false positive is when a tool flags human written work as AI. And this happens more than you think, especially with formal academic writing, structured arguments, or if English is not your first language. For instance, at a school with 20,000 students, even a 1% false positive rate means roughly 4,800 wrong accusations per year.
Also, before we keep going, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next on the channel with more content around AI.
Now, when it comes to AI detectors, let's go ahead and look at the main players. This is not an exhaustive list, but these are the ones that matter for most people. First, Phrasely AI. 99.8% claimed accuracy trained on over 1 million real human written articles. They offer 2,000 words per check, which covers a standard 6 to 8 page essay in one pass. They also give you unlimited scans with no sign up required for basic use. The most standout feature is their sentence level highlighting. Most tools just give you a percentage and leave you guessing. Phrasely shows you exactly which sentences triggered the AI flags. Privacy-wise, content gets processed and then deleted immediately. No storage, no data retention. And for free tools, that matters a lot. By the way, I trust Phrasely the most, and they have so many more tools than an AI detector, so I'll leave it linked below for you to try out. Number 2, Quillbot. This is solid and genuinely free. It also correctly identified 100% AI generated text in our test. The catch is that they offer a 1,200 word cap per scan. For a short essay, that's fine, but for anything longer, you're kind of splitting it up into academic Tetris, but it's still a legitimate option for a quick check. Number 3 free Zero GPT. They handle 2,000 to 2,500 words per check, so it's a bit more generous. And it's free with no sign up in most versions. And they also correctly flagged our test samples, so it's good for moderate to longer essays. But I do want to note, independent testing put it around 64% accuracy overall, which is mid-tier, but still decent for a free tool. Fourth is GPTZero. Once again, they correctly flagged our test with the AI writing, but here the issue is that on the basic free tier, you might be limited to 1 scan per month. So save it for your most important submission, not just the rough draft. Also, I want to note, independent testing actually put GPTZero at only 52% overall accuracy, and it appeared to only give binary results, either all AI or all human, which means it likely struggles with mixed content. Fifth is writer.com. Now, I've already mentioned the 5% results, and independent testing confirmed it, 38% accuracy with 0 detection on GPT-4 text. Now, the word limit is generous at 5,000 words, but with accuracy that low, it defeats the entire purpose. I'd recommend you skip it for anything that actually matters. Now, how do you actually use an AI detector without getting burned? Well, first off, use them on your final drafts, not rough drafts. If a tool is limiting your monthly scans, do not blow them on a first draft. Wait until your paper is polished and close to submission and then use it. When it comes to papers with higher stakes, run multiple tools. Phrasely, Quillbot, and Zero GPT together give you a reasonable consensus. If all three say mostly human, you're likely in good shape. If one flags something, look at what specifically got highlighted in Phrasely, for example, and consider whether that section sounds a bit formulaic or robotic. Now, it's also important to note an AI detector result is not proof of anything. Institutional guidance says that AI detection should be part of a holistic review, not a standalone verdict. If you get falsely flagged, stay calm and ask for the specific report. Show your notes, your earlier drafts, your research trail. Most false accusations resolve when a student can demonstrate their actual process. Now, if you're using AI as a tool during your writing process, know your risk. Using AI to brainstorm, outline, or check grammar is different from submitting AI-generated paragraphs. But the thing is, detectors can't always tell the difference between those two things. Heavy AI editing can create patterns that look machine-generated even in otherwise original work, and that is 100% worth knowing before you submit. Yes, it's possible that paraphrasing can fool AI detectors. Studies show that even good tools only catch about 60% of paraphrased AI content. But the goal here is not to beat the detectors, it's to submit authentic work and not get falsely accused for doing so. Understand those are two different problems. And like I mentioned before, Phrasely specifically helps you understand what about your writing patterns might trigger AI detection, so that way you can revise it authentically, not just game a score. So like I said before, I'll leave a link below for you to get signed up for free and check it out today.